Good evening, guys. Sorry, the camera's in wrong angle. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Good evening and welcome to our normal Monday night hangout here at the Ravens Rock. My name's Phil and welcome once again, one and all. I hope you've had a great weekend. It's been a bit of an up and a down for myself, really, with sporting reasons. But moving on past that, got quite a bit of hobbying done. The Skaven are now done, all based up. Just a little bit of resin bit to do, which I'll do once I've finished the diorama scenery thing that I'm making for it. Just so I can mix up a big batch, get it all done, and it's all the same shade, colour and everything. So with the Skaven being done, tonight I'm going to dip my toe into a bit of scenery building. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this, so bear with me. There might be a few choice words. I've made up a little mock of what I'm working from. So I got to have a little bit of a play with my glue gun this morning. Burnt my fingers quite a bit. So yeah, I'll talk you through the ideas that I've got for it, and obviously it's going to be a long and drawn out process for myself, learning along the way, but also hopefully it's interesting for you guys, because it is something different than just building and painting models, which is why we're all here, really, isn't it? But yeah, so actually, without further ado, I just want to make a little bit of a statement. Basically, like with what's gone on to like last night into today, after what happened in the football, it's very rare that I've seen it happen in our community, doing this, but I just wanted to put it out there. If anyone is ever feeling or getting racist remarks or anything, and I don't know, some people, they just don't like reporting it, they try and brush it off and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure everyone within the CWG group would agree with me, without speaking for them, obviously. But if there's any trouble, don't honestly hesitate to get hold of us on here, or there's my Facebook page, which is should be linked in now, Ravens Rock Miniatures. Anything at all, contact us and we'll do our damnedest and bestest to try and help. It's absolutely disgusting, and like I said, thankfully we don't really see it that much within our community, and when it is, it's kind of like isolated little pockets. So yeah, I just thought, with it being a bit raw and touchy at the moment of a subject, that I just wanted to say, if any of you ever have any problems with anything like that, please don't feel like you're stepping on toes, or you know, there's always someone there to talk to. So that's that bit out of the way. So let's have a look and see what we've got in the chat tonight. So I've got myself coming in at the beginning there, and we got Void Captain Bazooka making a smooth landing, as it's been said before. Good evening. And we got Tina dropping in all the way from Belgium. Good evening, Tina, I hope you're well. Diorama time, my cup of tea. And we got Frost and Fish dropping in. Good evening, or morning, is it over there, Mythos? All the way from sunny Texas. Good morning, evening, whatever. But I hope you're well. And we got Table Drop Minis. Oh, everyone's dropping in now. Andy Allen, all these spicy people dropping in for our Monday night hangout. So I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a good day back in work today. And yeah, sorry, I'm catching up on chat. So I'll just flick it over to. Actually, no, I'll leave it here. Just drop off 1 second. So, with the Skaven being done, I'll drop back so I can get all this in. So, I made a start there on the display base, which is going to be a sewer. I'm going to have some like pipes and stuff like that with water coming out and stuff, and that bit being the resin. I'm going to cobblestone it all up. You can see where I've had a play with glue gun today. It was great fun. So we're going to cobblestone it all up, and then like a wooden walkway coming round. I might break this back bit down yet and do away with this wall yet. I've not decided yet. But just for the purpose of tonight, we're going to get all this bit all cobblestoned up. So I have got some ready. Going to stick around, but it's a nice shirt on. So I put it on just for you. You had your Chelsea one on the other day, so hopefully I can get all this on the worktop. So basically what I've done, I've got some sheets of cardboard foam, and I've basically cut them all up into little strips. You'll see on the camera, and then broke them down. Hopefully I can see this okay. Move this light a little higher. That's better. So, yeah, bits of foam, all cut up into little bits, and then put them in a tub with a load of rocks, and spent about 20 minutes, half an hour just shaking about, just to batter them up, put little dents in them and stuff like that. So the idea is now, it's just like PVA this up, and we're gonna just get them all stuck down. So, without further ado, I think I should get some music on and start playing with some PVA glue and foam. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Every time I try a different channel it seems to go really loud. Check. Hopefully that's okay. It sounded okay on the phone. Right. A big trusty tub of PVA glue. And we should duck straight in. So hopefully you guys are getting some work done tonight, hobbying away, or just chilling out. Just let us know in the chat. Plenty of glue down on here. Epos has been on vacation this week. I hope you had a good time, pal. Seeing too busy on my account, now relaxing and crafting, watching the stream, brilliant. Not decided actually on what way to go on this just yet. Just thinking at the moment of actually leaving a little bit of a gap, and then I'm going to come in with some like grout or something like that. Obviously, I want to get the edge stones right first, like so. I'm not sure whether to come at an angle. Try and get this edge down first, and we'll see. Being PVA, it's not too bad to pull it up, because it does take a while to dry, so obviously. We've got quite a bit of a play time with it. The other little problem I have come across was actually getting the foam the right size. Because we're on one of the minis that I've painted up. So obviously, as you can see, we've done the little cobblestone out of clay, and there's no way I was doing this much in clay, but then also the size difference from that, the cobblestones on this are a lot bigger, so it will look slightly different. I'm hoping not too much of a difference when it's all done, but yeah, all the time will tell. I'm really happy with how the models have turned out, so hopefully the rest of these will turn out okay, with having it a different size. That's what I'll do. Let's move that one off for 1 second. Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to work that way. Finding the right sizes to go in some of these gaps. I mean, it's not too bad that I could cut some down, I suppose. Remember where I put the knife, just to the side. Just take a tramp. That one. So, obviously with the reveals that was this weekend, a lot of orc stuff coming out now, guys. It's quite a decent, dare I say, a better range refresh than the Necrons. Personally, I think it is. But is anyone looking forward to getting anything from the new orc range? I know it was revealed today that the Beast Snagger box, which goes on pre-order this Saturday. However, the price was confirmed at £125. I mean, I really was looking at getting it. However, with just getting AOS 3, there's no way on earth I'm paying £125 for some orcs right now. For 40k when I've got my AOS ones to be working on. So, I mean, personally, I think the AOS ones do look a little bit better, but I mean, eventually I will be getting some of the 40k ones because I want some 40k orcs. I mean, they are really seriously cool. But the AOS ones, for me, are looking a bit more like the Lord of the Rings orcs. A bit more like how I would say an orc looks. Actually looks better on camera because I'm looking at it from a different angle here. So I know we've got Tina in the chat. I know her phone we're playing up, so I'm sure that she's back by now. Are any of you guys in the chat doing something for the Loki's Legion, Pickle on Parade? If so, how are you getting on with it? And is anyone else like working on any scenery or anything like that? Sure, it'll start looking at a little bit better. Obviously, once you get a full section done and the walls are done and everything, obviously I'm going to get probably most of this done before the stream ends. So the idea is then, before I know I've not enough foam to do the back walls. What I'm thinking then is to get or show what I've got for the like the wooden walkway that's going to go around the edge. Might build one up, show you how I'm going to do my one. Do a few secrets away. Trying to do it so it's not too perfect, so it's more like an actual cobble. Yeah, it's looking good, mate. Have a little something. My board done. I'll show you at some point. Yeah, just hit us up on the Discord. Show us what you've been working on in secret. I was thinking of actually doing like a little Discord of my own for a Raven Rook one. Obviously, there's only, I mean, we're growing, so we're going in the right direction. However, there's that many Discord groups at the moment. I think another one would just be counterproductive in a way. And obviously, I don't want to be taking away from like time with like where I'm researching stuff for the channel and stuff like that. And you know, I'm just about getting used to Dreamlands in YouTube. I don't want to be messing about with Discord as well. But hopefully one day we'll get there. You know, they're not too perpendicular to each other. Big word for Monday night. Especially when I spent most of the morning either getting bits of this ready or playing on my zombies. Project on the go. See, that's what I mean, the trouble at the moment, because there's that many different projects on the go at the moment. We obviously we've got this, and then the main CWG one at the moment is painting human skin. So I've actually not started on that. I got till the end of the month. I've got a model set aside. Actually, it's just, no, it's not to reach. I put it away earlier because I was toying with it earlier. Actually got a bust from Broken Toad. So it's the first bust I'll be working on. And I thought that'll work for, I mean, there is a lot of flesh on that one. I'll be doing that. And then obviously we got this, and got a couple of my Blood Bowl Snotlings just to touch up, ready for the Pickle birthday Blood Bowl tournament. There's plenty going on at the moment. Do see, find yourself posting the same work in different Discords. I just posted CWG now, and also something relevant to other Discords like terrains, etc. Yeah, think I actually did it just before the stream, where my last Skaven was done and completed now. Skaven Bombardier, because I finally got the base done and everything. So I got a picture up on CWG1, and also in the Pickle Jar Discord. But I mean, it's for the Loki Legion Pickle on Parade, whatever you're calling it. It's for that one anyway, so well, I think there's about 4 or 5 different Discords that I'm in now, so I agree, you do tend to start seeing quite a bit of a repeat. I mean, it's not too bad, really, because you get, if you miss it in one, because like obviously some are more, get a lot more posted in them, I should say. So if you miss it because it's scrolled up and like you're not got that long to look through what other people have been doing, you will catch it on another one. I mean, that is good in one aspect. Oh, that's looking really cool on camera. Glad I could get on, and obviously I wanted to move on with this. Obviously, with it not being something I've done before, I thought I'll bring you guys along for the ride for it. So you can all have a laugh. Well, no. Obviously, we're mainly building and painting channel. I actually have started on the killer boss on Drake from the Age of Sigmar box set. I got that built up this morning. Not that many mold lines on that one, I'm quite surprised. Went together so easy as well though. Had a really good laugh. Well, a good laugh, a good time building that one. Just can't wait to get some paint on. I want to get them all built up together and then start chucking some paint down on them guys. I've got a bit of an idea of the scheme I'm going to go with them. I've got my green skin pretty much down with how I want from when I've done my Golzik Git Stomper, which was really the first proper orc that I've done, and I was really happy with how the green skin turned out on that. So I've got some of the new paint to play with, but I can't see it being that much different. But I'm going to try and tie them in with, oh, I'm going to butcher the name now, is it the Bad Moons? Which are like yellow, so like the shields and stuff like that are going to be more yellow than anything. So I've got a nice little idea of how I'm going to incorporate that all in together. Oh, yeah, time will tell. We'll see how it goes. also on the Discord, pal. Thank you. I'll have a look. Obviously, once I'm done, yeah, I'll have a look as soon as I jump off and have a look at what you've been working on. I don't know if I'm actually going to need to grout in between these or not, if I'm going to get away with it. I'll have a look and see if I can see some other examples of what's been going on or how other people have done them. Right, Raven's going to see what Mr. Bin Juice Kev is up to tonight. Thank you very much for dropping in, Captain Bazooka. I hope you're well. Oh, he's not on yet. Preemptive. No, I think it's 8:30 he's starting tonight. I don't know if it's because he's late coming back from work or not. I'm pretty sure I've seen him was streaming from 8:30. I've not seen him pop up in the chat as well just yet. Normally he does pop in just before his stream to say hello. You know, just chill out while he's getting the last couple of bits ready. We've got a Scroggy mini painting popping in, you know, working while setting up the painting. Very nice. What are you painting tonight, pal? Don't mind me asking. Yeah, 8:30 for my qualification said it was now. Kev's doing another one of his playthroughs tonight, so hopefully I can drop on just before he finishes, see how it is, and then obviously just chilling out in bed before I get to sleep. I normally watch quite a bit of it and then catch it in the morning just before breakfast, just to see what Kev's been up to. It's always nice to see some of these playthroughs like how he's been doing from the magazines. There's not that many people doing them from the magazine, so yeah, it's quite refreshing, really. I am a bit upset that the Night Home haven't been winning as many as they should have been. Frost and Fist is being quiet because he's listening whilst at work. A little stalking me while you're at work, are you, Mythos? thanks for tuning in anyway, pal. I really do appreciate it. I'm doing a bit more on my... Oh God, I'm going to butcher this now. Vagska? I haven't a clue. From Curse City and basing something is very nice. Sure, I've seen some of your Curse City that you've been smashing out. I'm sure it was yourself that was putting them in the Loki approved last week. It was really, really nice. Very jealous I didn't get the models. I know you can get them separate now. There's probably like one or two that I would get, but more as like display pieces than actual gaming pieces for myself. Stalker Mythos, that's me. Now, if I see the curtain twitch in Mythos, pair of eyes lurking out the bush in front garden, I know it's you. Yeah, Kev needs to do better with it. He does need to do better with them Night Haunt. Can't Night Haunt losing to bloody Stormcast all the time. Cheers, really appreciate the comment. Credit where credit's due, pal. Flipping beautiful, some of them, honestly. Highlights done on those models, nice. Can't wait to see what you put up in the Loki approved this week then. Definitely looking a lot better on the camera than it is at this angle, so at the moment I'm just trusting the process, as they say. I know it's... sorry it's not that riveting for yourselves watching someone paving a cardboard box. Not that much more to do, and you can all watch me burn myself when the glue gun is still in. I definitely really did burnt my fingers earlier. Like, oh, it's not working, is it hot enough? There, touch the end of it, like, it's one of them things. I've got it now, so I'm more than likely going to use it more. I'm not too sure how these are for snapping off, like how sturdy the actual glue is once it's set. Is that it? Well, I could definitely see the use with probably with some of the models. I don't know, especially like we're doing part builds to paint them up in sub-assemblies. Just a little blob of the glue probably hold it in place. Could say that Ravens is bricking it. Ba-dum-bum. The only concern I've got at the moment with this board is the actual size that I've done. purely because the gap that I've got here, I've got to fill with resin. Obviously I'm not going to go too deep with the resin, but we all, it's not cheap, especially by the time you get the pigments and stuff like that. I was asking in the Discord, because if any of you guys have done like an armies on parade sort of thing before, the ones I have seen only have like the bottom base, and they don't have walls and sides like that. Is that you know, is that normally the case, that you're not allowed? I don't know if you're not allowed, or you're not supposed to have walls and stuff. Is it just supposed to be a flat board sort of thing? I mean, if need be, I could cut the walls, or which would save me a lot of bricks. I don't have brick it as much. That's great. Cheers, I'm glad you liking the look at it. Obviously what we're going to do, sorry, just getting a slurp of the old juice, just move the mic in a bit, that's a bit better. So obviously I wanted to try, I was going to glue all this up tonight with you guys on the stream, but I wanted to get a head start so I could get more done on the stream. But the rough idea is, obviously we're going to get all this bricked up first, on the base, the back walls, decide if we're going to have a crumbling back bit or not, and then get it all undercoated to then put the wood bits in place, or mark it up where it's going to go away, get them painted, and then obviously start painting it. So I'm hoping to get, like, where I'll start on this, and then I'll get some, or the majority of it done throughout the week and weekend, and then get a few more bits sorted, and then hopefully we can start for next week's stream painting it and getting some more bits done, just so it's moving along at a brisker pace for you guys. Sticking really well, actually. I was a bit surprised. I thought like PVA glue wouldn't be enough to hold these down, but obviously it is. Shirt's staying wet along there. Enjoying the music this week, is a bit different from what we've been playing the past few weeks. Let's just change it up that little bit every now and then. don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but there is tiny little dents and scuffs and scratches in these. I might have to go over with my knife afterwards just to get a few more in. Excuse me. Just where we put them in that tin and rattled the living daylights out of it. Just use some really like sharp bricks and stuff like that, just to make sure that it's damaging the foam sort of thing on purpose. Hopefully that the camera's picking that up. I'll try and get a bit of a closer once I get it section done. But the foam sheets, anyone in the UK obviously knows like Hobbycraft and stuff like that. It's just from there. Like A4 sheets of foam. They got a sale on at the moment, so it was only like £1 for a sheet. Or was it? No, sorry, it was £1 for 2 sheets. They're supposed to be £1 each, but it was like buy one get one free sort of thing. So I've got 2 just to test them out, because I've been told of 2 different ways of doing this foam. So there was this way, and then also a way where basically you just had a foam block and then you went in with your knife and you carved out every single individual brick. Obviously that'd take a very, very long time. And you know, obviously at the moment we're trying to get this done ready for the end of next month. Oh, that coffee's going down too quick. I end up running out of coffee. All the streamers. Luckily I've got some water with me anyway. We've got Mr. Lupus Carnis dropping into the chat. Good evening, pal. I hope you're well. I'm working. As bad as me thoughts. Oh, honestly, I hope you're well, pal. And thank you for dropping by. So it's gone a bit squidgy at the moment, obviously because of the PVR on the cardboard. Obviously that'll stiffen back up again as it's dried. Interesting to see. In a way, I'm not too bothered about that, because then obviously it's supposed to be a sewer, so you know your cobblestones, they're not going to be even and all level. So Piper from Fallout. Ooh, nice. Finally seem to be getting into a little bit of a rhythm with them. Just random brickwork. So once you start getting into a bit of a rhythm with it, it seems to go that little bit quicker. And I'm trying to pick up the Beast Snaggers box this weekend. I was gonna, and then I seen the price. And you're like, woo, no. I mean, they have really, really nice models, haven't they? It's nice to see Orcs are finally getting some love. You know, hopefully some of the others like Eldar and I think Tyranids as well. And then hopefully something like the Guardsmen, they'll finally start getting a bit more love and stuff. We're recently just getting into Orcs. It seems to have been a bit of perfect timing, really. More coat varnish and done, so smoky old time. Extraction through the wallet. Yeah. You know for a fact they've got, oh, we've got a reveal stream, and you're like, your wallet's in your back pocket just crying. Obviously there's new Orcs coming for AOS as well. There's one on like the one that looked a bit like Dobby. With the little grots on the back, the stuff like that still to come out. I'm kind of like waiting for them. Obviously I got my Raven Guard for my main for 40k anyway. And then I've got Night Haunt and starting with the new Orcs for AOS. So at the moment, area-wise, I'm pretty much set with the lines I'm going down. But I'll definitely be getting some 40k Orcs. Definitely getting some of them. I did also see today, I don't know if anyone else had the chance to see it, they had teased, I don't know if they've announced its release date or not, but there's a new Grey Knight. One of my friends messaged me saying like, oh, looks like I like the look of that, it looks like I'm going to be doing Grey Knights. But they've not said if it's like a full range that they're gonna, you know, if it's gonna be like a chapter refresh sort of thing, if it's just like a one-off model, because it didn't look too much. Well, it didn't say that it was a Primaris upgraded model, but next to the old ones it kind of looked, I mean the head on it was absolutely huge. But then obviously after we had the reveal on, or the live stream I should say, on Saturday, They then finally tease the Black Knight, the Black Templars are coming back to do some purging, to purge the heretic and the unclean. I was really excited with that. Grey Knight, that's cool, but they've done in true scale. Grey Knights, like Custodies, not many in the range. Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to my mate at work. That they don't as a range, it's not really that much. I mean, they are completely badass, being psychos, like, well. As a full range, there's not that much. Or, I mean, it'd be cool to see a table full of them. Same with Custodies, really, isn't it? But I did tell him to just hold fire for now and wait and look at these new Black Templars that are coming out. Because obviously you're going to get Halbrecht and the Emperor's Champion, and they're going to be absolute. You just know for a fact they're going to be absolutely stunning. It's virtually guaranteed, really, isn't it? James Raven, I'll let you take the dog out before catching Kev's stream. Take care, man. You too, pal. Thank you very much for dropping in, and say hello to Kev for me. And tell him I'll try and pop in once I'm done on here. Tell him that them Night Haunt need better dice rolls. Tina, looking great. Got to run. Life calls. Ooh. Well, thank you for dropping by, Tina. I hope you're well, and hopefully I'll see you again next week when we're chucking some paint down, hopefully, on this. Yes, all this finished off. And you take care, and I shall see you soon. It's nights, not nights. It's just how I talk. My spelling. You talk great. See, I've been told that I sound like I'm from Yorkshire, even though I'm from Lancashire. I met up with a friend I'd known for years online, and met up a couple of years back. And at the time, he was watching Lord of the Rings, not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and he thought I sounded like Jon Snow, apparently. sure that's just northern bashing. I can't believe I've still got 5 of you in here just watching the sneak little bits of foam to a cardboard box. Right, so, actually, we'll just go on, quickly get this bit done, and then I'll see if I've definitely got enough. I'm going to then, once we've done this bit here, I'm going to come round on the sides. You can see it more better there. Just bring it probably about 3/4 of the way down, just so that the resin will come up to that. So this station's cycled back round again now. That's why we come off these ones a few weeks back. So what I'm going to do, see if I can slam the wires, try and get this zoomed. The zoom's crap on there. So what I'm going to do is, there you go, you can just make out in some of these the little indentations and little scuffs. So when I put a proper picture up, it'll show it properly. Just because with it being a cheap ass camera, it's not that fucking good. Like the zoom and stuff on it. Right, so let's see how it looks once we get these sides on. It's all about the hobby, love and support, not always the content. Cheers, pal. So the content's crap then. I'm pulling your leg. Just, you know, the support that we get from you guys is absolutely phenomenal. Obviously I wouldn't be doing it if it weren't for you guys. Well, I probably would, but not to an audience. I'd be just sat here trundling away to myself. But no, you guys, joking aside, have been absolutely phenomenal, and you know, the support that you lot give, hopefully I can give back in my own little way at some point. which thank you to every single one of you for liking, subscribing. You noticed the other week that I became a member of the CWG, or like the latest member. Also, I hit my first milestone, which I'd set for myself, which was the 50 sub mark. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're first starting out and you're unsure, and there's that many great and absolutely awesome content creators out here that are doing our hobby, and like chucking videos out and stuff like that, or, you know, myself not being that great on a computer and stuff, being of the older generation. Well, I'm trying to learn too, so hopefully I'll be able to get some videos out eventually. But just through doing live streams to hit 50 subs in a little over 3-4 months was absolutely awesome. I mean, I was so stoked when it happened. I think I got a notification I was on the beach at the time with the little one. Gone out for the day to the seaside. But I'm waffling. Basically what I'm getting at, just as a little thank you, once I've sorted out, I need to speak with someone just to see how, like the little raffle things that we do, but apparently you can do one through the chat, so that basically I'll ask for a certain phrase to go in chat, and then everyone in chat says that or types that phrase. So next week, hopefully, we're going to have a little bit of a giveaway in the chat. If you, as I was saying earlier, I started building up some of my crew boys. So obviously I've opened my Dominion, and in the box set you get 2 of these beautiful artworks, just as protectors, to protect the models. But I mean, they're absolutely stunning. You could basically use it as a upholstery. You put it in a picture frame or something like that. So just, I know it's come free for me in a box, but just as a little something, trying to give something back. I have got something else in mind as well, but hopefully, if I can speak to the person I'm trying to get hold of this week, we can get that sorted, and yeah, hopefully a little bit of a giveaway next week. So, you know, if you didn't have an excuse to pop in here on a Monday night, then you definitely have now. So I can see what I'm doing here. Bit of a dent there, around a full of holes. Built this bit up. Sounds like a great idea. Thank you. I wasn't too sure. You know, I know it's something that's free that's coming up in a box set that I've got. Like, you know, I've got two, and one of them I'm definitely going to put in a photo frame, and it's going to go up on the wall. Some of the rest of the stuff, I wasn't too sure because I mean everyone seems to be doing little bits of giveaways and that at the moment, but well, it's just nice to, you know, you guys are nice enough to drop a sub, or you know, you all pop up in chat every week. You know, the regulars and stuff, you get to see the regular names popping up week in, week out, and it's, you know, just a little something as a thank you back to you guys. Membership. I wish. The membership, when I was first starting on YouTube, I was asking, like, where do I sort this membership stuff out and this and that. I've still got to sort out things like Nightbot for, you know, just keeping on top of the chat, and sort out some mods and stuff like that. You know, that's all stuff that comes a bit further down the line, but the membership bit, I believe it comes as part of when you hit 1,000 subs. So I would love to have membership, but yeah, I think I need to, you know, another 964 subs first. We'll get there one day. You know, we've hit our first milestone the other week, and as they say, the only way is up. That's looking now. Once the sides are on, it does, from my angle, obviously I can then see what you guys have been seeing there. Someone who ain't got it would love it. Yeah, I think I've still got 1,000 mile journey, one step, etc. Exactly. You know, let's not run before we can walk. Pretty sure I have still got 2 from my Indomitus box, which I more than likely have. So that's actually another one that I could chuck in, because I know a lot of people missed out on Indomitus, and it was such a really good box to get. Especially if you were just, you know, getting back into it, or bulking out an army. side of this one really doesn't matter that much because we have a pipe off the side there, so you're not really going to see that much of that one. It's a little bit further down. Just sizing it up. Just get a bit of glue on the edge there. Oh, nearly put PVA glue in my flipping coffee then. Nearly as bad as Spud when he drank his paint water. So, whilst we're going to like that, let's just have a quick look and grab. Oh, there, that's. I mean, it's. The bricks are slightly bigger. Flipping huge. But the idea is there, you can tell that it's not stuck to the base, which was one of the things for the diorama, for the Mise en Parade, that it's not stuck. And basically, that's how that guy finished off from last week. Pictures are up in the Discord if you guys want to check it out at a later point. Really happy with how that turned out. Definitely making a difference with my new brushes that I finally started using. Obviously not this one, this is just for glue. But newer paint brushes, I'm using my Broken Toads, which are the best brush on the market, and I'm not just saying that because they proudly sponsor the CWG. They really are that good. I mean, if they can make an average pager like myself paint as good as I have been doing, you know, you're only as good as, well, your tools are an extension of yourself, they say. Maybe we need to play zombies at some point. Yeah, I'm well up for that. Are you on Xbox or? Cause I don't think it's cross-platform. But yeah, I mean, if you're on Xbox, I'll drop you my gamer tag. Or if you drop us yours, definitely add you and get on there. We've been on with Spud. Played a bit of Outriders, but we mainly play World of Tanks. When we do get together on there and play a bit. Even Mr. Richard Smith jumps on with us on the World of Tanks. He's on PlayStation, but obviously World of Tanks is cross-platform. I'm not sure if Call of Duty Zombies is. Oh yeah, Xbox all the way, pal. I've actually got bricks. I might get. Obviously, I'm not. Time are we on now? It's nearly 9 o'clock now. I'm not going to actually start at the bottom of the wall. No, I want to get the glue gun out. I did promise to burn myself on stream. teasing of myself, like. I mean, I really should get a gaming PC, really, and then I could run better cameras for my streams, but it's just the price of one at the moment. But a few months back, I was so close to getting a gaming PC purely because I just missed playing Space Marine that much, and there just seems to be more Warhammer games coming out, or that are out for the PC through Steam. Then I managed to get got Dark Tide coming out. That looks really cool. It's like the 40k version of Vermintide. I'm really looking forward to that one coming out. I'm sure it's later this year. It might be next year. I'm pretty sure it was later this year. Then also we've got the Necromunda Higher Gun out at the moment. I know a lot of people slated that. I actually really enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot, if you ever played Doom, it's like along them lines, or like how the action and gunplay plays out. Even the graphics on the Xbox, you're like running around this underhive and stuff, and it's absolutely beautiful. Whoever designed like the detail on the backgrounds on them got it spot on. Pretty much done with that. That is pretty much all of that bit, like the base work sort of done for that. Still got quite a bit left here. We can make a start on the wall probably tomorrow after work now. What I wanted to do is just turn the way. Put the lid back on the oven. Luckily it's PVA so it won't dry out too quick. What I'm going to do is just quickly build up one of the walkways. I'll show you how I'm going to work this out. my glue gun in because it takes a couple of minutes to warm up just while I'm waffling. Basically I've got some struts here, and then I managed to pick up a bag of matchsticks. Basically the idea is get the back end one flush, and then the next one's going to overhang just a little bit. And basically we'll just hot glue down there, and then we'll stick these on. But what I want to do is trick I saw is to just roll them a bit. It just damages the edges just so they're imperfect, like a walkway, because obviously you might get some that are like that and that. Nicely. A little toy that I got another week. Just wait for it to warm up. Try and get one end and then the other end just so they are level. Just get a couple here. We can always come back later and damage some of them up and move some about and that. I know what I want to do. Just get some on the end here. Lines off my chopping board. And basically that's the gist of it really. This end doesn't seem to have worked. I don't think the glue was hot enough. Let's clean that off. Stringy bits of glue everywhere. Oh, that's a bit better. Shines flush. Now I can just leave little gaps every now and then. So I'm making sure this back bit here is flush. And I was thinking, basically while I was getting this ready earlier, where I can use this as a walkway on the wall, I could make like a sort of pier. What I'm going to do, just before we finish, what I want to do is just I'll get the cobblestone bit back up and just offer it up as if it was a pier. Just to see how it looks. Obviously it'll be stained up and stuff like that ready when it goes on the wall. The trouble is you've got to be quick because it dries quickly. I don't know if it's just with it being a cheaper glue gun or not, because obviously it's the first and only time I've used one. But definitely a decent bit of kit if you're a bit of hobbying. Definitely leaving somewhere there's gaps like that just while I'm going along does look better. Obviously I don't want it, it's in a sewer so it's not going to be perfect, it's going to have imperfections. It's like I'm going to break some of them off and bits like that. Won't do a handrail. But once it's all painted up, stained and weathered, bit of texture and stuff like that, it'll look a million times better. I mean, I'm really happy with how it's looking now, but obviously it's not going to stay like that. Well, I mean, for the sake of a couple of, I think it was £1 for the bag of matchsticks. bits of wood. It's just something that the father-in-law had lying around in the shed for his model train sets. So I mean, to pick up something like them, it's probably a couple of pounds. Obviously, I can guarantee no one else has got one like that because, you know, one, no one's going to be daft enough to do something like that. No, because basically, how I've done mine, I mean, even if one of you guys was sticking to me, I'm chucking stuff about, even if you guys went off and did one now, it wouldn't look the same. Everyone's going to be different, so like when I do another one, because I'm going to have one, say like down one wall and then one coming off the other wall, the other one, even when I do it, will look slightly different, which then makes it, you know, unique to your diorama or display. Which, you know, I mean, it's all nice when we say, oh, this is how I painted my model, blah blah blah. But we're all painting the exact same model, if you get what I'm saying. So the only difference is how you've done that model. You know what I'm not. You know what I'm trying to get at. Definitely prefer it how it is there than that. That's going to go in the corner, so it's a little bit underneath, just to reinforce it a little bit. Plug that. Take a little while. Pretty cool thing with it. It comes with. I was wondering what the heck that was. I thought, oh, it's a safety guard to stop you pulling the trigger. It's actually a little stand, so when it goes down, it's like that. When it's cooling down, it's pretty cool actually. For the sake of £3, you know, you can't go wrong, can you? So, let's pull this back up. So, that's where we're up to with that. And there's little bumps and lumps now, which is all fine. So I can move the camera out a bit so that you can see it from how I was seeing it. There we go. Sorry about that. So obviously we've got all the edges covered up. Sorry, down there, all the way around, and the top. So you can see the little bumps and curves, which is fine. Happy with that. That's, you know, how it would look in a sewer, I presume. I don't know, there's not many sewers up in it. But you know, if my rats are running around in a sewer, that's how it's going to look. And then what we'll have is, so it'll go. I should have left it on its side. So I'm on enough room. that is going to sit rough. I'm not sure on the height yet, so I might bring the box down a bit, but basically like so. But then the back wall will be cobblestoned up the same. What I was on about before is I'm not too sure whether to have, obviously not that long. There we go. So I have like a little bit of a pier sticking out. To have just like a ramp down into the water. It's just other ideas to play with. Obviously I'm going to have the two across the back. Should not have moved my camera. So basically I'll have one up to there and then another one coming off that across the back there. Probably put a doorway somewhere in at the top. But yeah, for my first bit of actual scenery building for my Pickles on Parade, I'm really enjoying this. It's something that I probably want to get into a little bit more. It's a bit more custom, a bit more bespoke stuff. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. It'll look a bit better with moss and some snap one. I've seen this level of crafting. Thank you very much, Mythos. And oh, sorry, Elston, I've totally ignored you, pal. I didn't see you pop up in the chat. I hope you're well, boss. Hopefully you've had a nice weekend. Individuality, exactly, Mr. Carnus, that's what I was looking at. Oh, that's what I was trying to get at. £3 Gucci kit. Yeah, for £3, somewhat cheap, but it's effective. It's something I've not really looked at before, so I might have to keep my eye open. I know like Essex Boys does a lot of conversions with stuff, so I mean if you're doing scenery you can pretty much use anything for scenery. It's like my old tape that I've been using to tape round a box and then double back and stick models on for when I'm undercoating. Basically it's the end of the roll, so then that is going to be a pipe. Eventually, I'll brick it out inside and round it and cap it, put a hole through, but then that'll be slightly up and then like water running through. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had planned for really tonight. Try and get a bit more. Actually, what I'm going to do, sod it, I'm just going to make a start on this bottom run on the wall, just while I've got, gluing my cup. I've got a little that round. So there you go, you can get a sneak look at roughly how it's going to look. With a little Skaven on his little cobblestones. Obviously it's still very much a work in process. Obviously we only started it tonight, but then we're going to have all this as resin and some of the bases my resin up. I'll just double check. Actually, it looks the right size as well with the Skaven, so I could have some on display up at the top. Right, got a shoot. Night, oh, great stream, you've been truly done a good job. That will be awesome. Thank you very much, pal. Yeah, as I was saying before, just drop us your gamer tag in on Discord, and I'll add you, and definitely we'll sort out tonight. We'll get some zombies played. Oh, you take care, pal, and I shall speak to you soon. Sorry I missed that. I heard my name, but was teaching the missus how to move. Where have I put my glue? Hid it behind the box. That's what I'm going to do. Just while I've got this glue in the pot, or in an old cup, I should say. Want to make a start on the back wall. Just so I can see how it's gonna look. I need a walking tutorial. There you go, El. So that's what you can do on Thursday with Josh and Spud. You can either be moonwalking or get Mr. Socky moonwalking. But then technically Mr. Socky doesn't have any feet, does he? You do this reminds me of being a kid. We did these shoebox dioramas. It was my favourite thing we did all year. Oh, I'm glad it's bringing back a happy memory for you, Mythos. His posh name is Mr. Wibble. Hoping obviously it's gonna, I'm presuming it's more like when you're building a model. Obviously you first build your model, then you get your base coats down and it looks an absolute mess, and then once you start doing your weathering and your washes and stuff, it all starts to tie in. I'm hoping it's a bit like that. Obviously I'm liking how it's turning out now. Obviously by the time you start painting and stuff like that, it will look different. There is going to be doors on it as well, but obviously I want to get the walls done first, and then what I'll do, I'll mark and cut out the wall. And then say this was the wall and the door was going there, so then you, in theory, of like capping stones around like that. I don't know if it'll show up on. Like so. So you can, I mean, you can just about make it out. And then obviously that bit would be the door, which we will make use for the matchsticks. I've seen a little trick for them, for the doors. Really, really simple, but really effective. It looks really good as a door. If Soccer has feet, they're in a very questionable place. Or your hand is in a questionable place. I tell you guys, I used to be a breakdance teacher. Not me, I was reading what Elster said. I can't, I got 2 left feet. Really enjoyed it. In a way, I don't know, it's very therapeutic in a daft way. Just putting random bits of foam in a box. I'll see how this dries off, and then we'll work out if we need to grout. I'll just use some like liquid plaster or something in between the bricks. I'm hoping we don't have to. I kind of like how it's got the recesses. To this back corner and call it definitely enjoying this. Definitely gonna have to crack on and get some more of this done throughout the week. So I've got till the end of the month, end of next month, sorry, before this is due in. The models are done apart from the resin, which obviously I said I'm going to be doing at the same time just for ease. But then also we've got the CWG challenge, which is human skin this month. So I definitely need to be making a start on that. I don't know if I'll get away with just painting the skin on the model, or does it have to be the whole model? It's not said. I've had an absolute blast with it. Obviously, like I said before, it's the first time doing anything like apart from obviously I've done scenery, but it's always been like model scenery, so like it's come in the part like some of the Mortal Realm scenery and stuff like that. You know, just doing a display for my little Pickles on parade it's been really refreshing actually. I'm really enjoying how it's going. Can't wait to carry on with this throughout the week, and then obviously we can get to the next bit next week. That's pretty much it for tonight, I think. So, I mean, got further when I planned it out. I thought I was only going to be able to get a little bit done. So basically, there's the wall coming up. I'll get some pictures on the socials. Yeah. It's been an absolute blast with that tonight. A lot more fun than I was anticipating. Just mute that for 1 second. So yeah, thank you very much guys for dropping by. I should just change that over. Sorry for 1 second. So we won't be too professional. We'll have it just creeping in that little bit. So thank you guys for dropping by. I know it's been a little bit different this week. We're not actually doing the models. Well, speaking of which, there's my little crew boy that I managed to get done this morning. I was splitting the pack down because someone in the network had bought the Stormcast Hive off me, so I didn't want the Stormcast side anyway. I just wanted the crew boy, so we split it. So I had to open the box and sort the bases out and everything. It was absolute fast trying to get through. But then when it come to the instructions, the page, I'll put it back in the box, the page where the crew boy started was actually on the back of the page where the Stormcast finished. So one of us was going to lose a page, so I thought it was just easier to get that guy built up, then I could cut the rule book in, the building instructions, sorry, get them built up and cut up, and then ship them off with the models. So they've gone out today, so hopefully should get them tomorrow. Did first class poll, so hopefully hear back from him tomorrow. So yeah, absolute blast with this. Thank you one and all for dropping by. It's been an absolute blast, as I keep saying. And get some more done this week, and then hopefully next week we can start painting and sticking a bit more of the wood in and stuff like that, and then we're pretty much done. It's going to be the resin, and yeah, we're pretty much done. So it's flown by. It's all little bits that start tying together. So yeah, if you want to continue watching and seeing where we're going with this, we'll be doing it again next week. So please, if you want to subscribe, like the videos, hit the bell notification so you see when I do go live. It is every Monday at 7:30, but just in case, I know YouTube's been playing up a little bit lately. Lastly, just shout out for the other guys on the CWG network. Wednesday we've got very own Josh from the Pickle Jar. He's doing his show 8 o'clock Wednesday, so please check him out. Absolute brilliant guy, smashing it out with his content lately, and his videos are just out of this world. It's brilliant. And Thursday we got the absolute chaos with our very own Elston, Spud and Pickle. If one's not on, the other's normally on. It's hard to tell some weeks which ones are on, or if all three are on together. And then on Friday we've got Hobby Corner Kev. He'll be doing his normal Friday spot. So yeah, there's a lot of hobbying this week. You know, you can't go wrong. There's something virtually every day of the week. So even if it's just something for in the background while you're hobbying. So, oh, I'm sorry, I did forget we've got the Frost and Fish show. I do try and catch yours, but I do end up watching them back because obviously being in America, the time difference is it's easier for you to watch us than us to watch you, because I think it's about 2-3 o'clock in the morning my time when you go live. So I'm sorry about not shouting you out my thoughts, but I hope you all stay well. I hope you all have a brilliant week and get lots of hobbying done. So thank you very much guys, and bye.